Hello everybody, this is IAmFast, also known as Luis. Today we're going to be interviewing Buzzer. Hello Buzzer, welcome to the living world. The living world community is actually very grateful that you are here today interviewing me, the fastest person in the entire living world. Okay, first question. That's fast, Buzzer. Let's do this.
An interview? This sounds fun. Okay, my first question. What's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you?
Oh, the craziest thing that has ever happened to me. That's very fast. Okay, alright. The craziest thing that has ever happened to me was the time when I beat speed for the living world mini 2026. It was one of the craziest experiences I've ever had. It's the best experience as ever. I know that as everyone has never ever experienced this stuff, but I'm literally an optimistic YouTuber. I know that there are a lot of Filipinos out there who are so pessimistic in their lives. They felt like that corruption is taking over. But PB is not a real life scenario, right? You know the real show called PB. It's basically where the cartoon characters have been corrupted, but I'm no longer corrupted. I know that there are a lot of videos was posted where I turned into a PB corruption. That's not true. That's fake. They literally just edited. Yeah, they literally edit it. Even though they try to target the living world, also that's not true. Also, but World that movie remains anyway. So the craziest thing that has ever happened to me was when I beat speed. It was one of the craziest fights ever, craziest battles. I just saw the fireworks show that has ever happened to me. Best living world event of my entire life. Best Sunday events. Next question, fast.
Whoa! You wrestled ISHO speed? That's insane! Okay. Second question. If you could have any superpower, but it had to be completely useless, what would you pick?
That's a really good question, bro. Wow, okay, how does Buzzer know that I'm an absolute genius? Alright then. Biokinetically, I would love becoming biokinesis power. That is a superpower where you can transform into any kind of organism. I think that's what it is. Yeah, there are a lot of superpowers, guys. There's even super speed. I would also like having speed. I would also like having strength so that I can pull objects easily. So if there's a heavy object, then I could literally carry easier objects. So for example, when your parents are telling you to grab the groceries, they would be very easy. That would be very fast. Wow, so fast, guys. See, I feel like I have the superpower already where I talk so fast, and God has kept me awake. God is a real superpower. Of course, actually though, God is the absolute power. He can give you any kind of superpowers. I think so. So if you wish God that I will have a very fast talking speed, then it would be really cool. I think my mind is about to be increased. I think my mind comprehension is about to be very fast. Wow, Buzzer, you heard me talk fast.
Talking fast? That's a great pick. Okay, question 3. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Wow, bro, that is really an outstanding question. This guy is really genius. Okay, alright. So Buzzer is actually a very buzzing genius. He can be buzzing in every wrestling fights. But now, I would answer his question, alright? Let's not bully him, let's just answer his question. I think I would probably eat tuna. I love to eat fishes. That's the only food that I gotta eat for the rest of my life because I really love eating fishes. Fishes is literally good for the immune function. That's really true. That's really incredible to know that eating fishes can help you live a better lifestyle. It can help you live a better lifestyle. It can make your body get better. It will heal you. It will give you boost. It will give you a lot of energy boost when it comes to eating fishes. Yes.
So you're basically a dolphin. Okay, next question. What's the most embarrassing song you secretly love to sing along to?
I have no song that is embarrassing me. I think singing it in front of Felicia will embarrass me a little bit. That is true though. That is true. If I were to sing it with Felicia, I would laugh a lot. But me and Felicia, we've been friends for a long time now. It's been a year since me and Felicia has been friends. We live in the ultimate reality. No wonder why I get millions of views. No wonder why I get 50 million subscribers. Because of how much I changed the world. Even if I have so much accomplishments, what else there is to change? If I were to ask that question, then I would probably continue to make the world a better place. Tell them to not litter everywhere in the world. That is true. Of course, there are a lot of people that litter crap. But for me, I don't litter a lot of trashes. I don't throw a lot of plastic. I don't throw a lot of trash that feels so empty. So yeah, singing it in front of Felicia will embarrass my freaking face. It will make me blush a lot. She will notice and know that it will make it too obvious. All of the other girls are gonna laugh about that, but even though she was laughing at me when I stalked her. So that's really cool.
Alright, last question. If you had to start a cult, what would be the main belief? And what weird rule would everyone have to follow?
What is that question, Buzzer? What? Buzzer, you're insane. Buzzer's mind is going outstanding, bro. Wow. It's unremarkably unbelievable to know that he has this crazy mind. This is gonna inspire this generation, bro. Wow, you're literally phenomenal. Our cult needs to be a Christian friends, all my Christian friends are gonna join. That's right. All my Christian friends, all of my Christian influences are gonna be into our cult, including Speed. But we need Speed to probably baptize him, I guess. Yes, we need to give him the time to learn religion a lot. When you learn religion a lot, then it will make you wiser. It will make you a better person, and it will approach other people. Definitely, it will make you a better person. It will help you impose and approach to other people assertively. It will accelerate your dreams faster. It will make you a faster person like me. I'm glad that he's giving me the toughest question ever, bro, for the last question. He even imposed what weird rule would everyone have to follow. For the rules of me having a cult, I would probably tell them to trust God. You should always trust God. You should always love God. Bring God to your life so that He will give you peace. He will give you a lot of peace. All of the haters are going to be done. There will be 0 haters in your YouTube channel if you try to pray God about it. If you try to demand God that He will not bring all the haters in your YouTube channel, then pray to God about it. When you pray to God about it, then you will definitely answer your prayers. If you make a YouTube short out of prayers, then God will answer your prayers. That is really true. That's so true also. I remember the time when I was praying for my pinky finger, and God answered it. God fixed my pinky finger. I don't feel the pain anymore. I still feel a slight pain, but I can also support it to my prayers as well. Thank God. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you guys for everything. You guys have been the best fans. You guys touched my entire lives. You guys touched my hearts. This interview has been the best lately. You guys are always there for me. You guys are always touching my hearts. I really like to give this guy a high five. I'm not saying that I'm clapping him in a weird way. No, I'm just clapping him because we're friends. We're literally friends. We're best friends. Me and Buzzer. He influences me to become a stronger person. When I try to meet Aquatic, he gave me an advice. So that's basically it. Thank you guys for all the support. I'll see you guys next time.